last Monday. They remember me actually stating that I believe who that was. And who that was, according to 2 Cents Boxing, that person who I always suspected that it was Caps and Full G. Now, I don't know if you have any evidence of this 2 Cents Boxing, but knowing 2 Cents Boxing, when she says something publicly, I know that she's able to stand by it. So I do believe her when she said that it was Caps and Full G. And that's why I always believed it was him. And even Biz on the Beat, double salute to Biz on the Beat, who's a member of this channel and supervisor of the Road to Take Film crew. He even stated, and I actually put his comment on the screen last Monday, that he also believed that it was Caps and 4G. In fact, I believe that Caps and 4G is here now, probably watching under a different name, because he is banned from this studio. And the reason why he is banned from this studio is because I've opened up my platform for Caps and 4G, and he's done nothing but act like he was a part of the topic and the discussions, only to turn around and continue day after day, week after week, steal my content and try to use my content against me to debunk all the things that I say. And apparently, unfortunately for him, he's nothing but a fan of Manager Marty. And it's okay. And when you have fans, you can't get mad at them. So I'm not mad at him. I knew that was him. And the
Biz on the beat. Biz on the beat. Make your music with your mouth, Biz. Yeah. And I checked your channel out, 2 Cents Boxing. Yeah, go on, girl. Right? I don't like to start beef with new channels. Go subscribe to her. 2 Cents Boxing. I will make sure the person you like to worship, I'll let him know that you love grape Kool-Aid, so you can sip on that shit all day. But I'm glad you're a Dominion. I'm glad you came over here, did your homework, and went back over there and worship and bow down to Manager Marty Farty, Janitor Farty, a.k.a. Pastor Fluff. I'm glad you did that, 2 Cents Boxing. Welcome to the club. Like I said, I don't start beef with new channels. Let them mature. Let them get their numbers up. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to Manager Marty. Now, Marty, I keep telling you that I'm not a fan of yours. But since you said I'm a fan, you just said you can't get mad at fans. So don't get mad at me. Now, in your eyes, you think I'm a fan. So now, in your meaning of a fan, you can't get mad at me. You just said it. Farty, Johnny, to Farty. Ha ha. Yeah, you just said it. But I already told you what you are to me. You're an example. And nigga, you keep triggering me. I was on my way to make a video of tanking Canelo. I had a nice title, right? Because it represents the world. You know what I'm saying? And what the world goes through. Corruption, right? It's not business, it's corrupt business. But I was about to just drop that video, but then yesterday, someone told me, let me just check on you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan, right? But actually, I'd just like to use your example. And as soon as you said it, I started tweaking and shit. And I said, oh, God, this nigga triggered my OCD. We're going to have to figure out, Marty, how we could deal with this OCD. I'm going to give you some ways that we could end this shit, right? Because I have to end my OCD in certain ways in order for me to move on, right? And I think you got the help. I'm going to show you how you can help me, right? So let's move on to Farty Marty, Manager Farty, Janitor Farty, a.k.a. Pastor Fluff. And let's see what's going on here, man. Because Old School dropped a bomb on you, dude. Yeah, let's listen to a little bit more about Old School and what he knew and who he thought it was and blah, blah, blah. But Old School got what he wanted. And it's so funny. It hit at the right time and at the right moment. See, God is on your side and God is on my side. Just so happens, we got to work it out on both sides of our channels, man. Yeah, we got to work it out, bro. So let's hear what Marty's saying about how he knew it was me. And I'll explain something to you.
The reason why I knew that was Captain 4G, listen, Captain 4G, because I know that you're watching me. You're a fan of mine. And it's okay, brother. It's going to be all right. You didn't know. But the thing is, though, Captain 4G, is let me show you how you played yourself. Because you keep forgetting who I am. And when I say who I am referring to the type of integrity that I hold. See, detail, God gives us discernment, you see? And when he built that mechanism in us and you learn how to cultivate it, as soon as you hear something that's not right, you know, like I said in the word say, rightly divide the word of truth, you know when something's not right. So I knew that it wasn't right, that this fake 80-year-old man was coming over here to play games. With that being said, Captain 4G, you know who I am on YouTube. But what you don't know is my journey of how I was able to overcome trauma. So when you play little games like that, I'm already hip to it. Here's how I knew it was you, Caps, because I knew it was you. You used the term Marty. You never referred to me as Manager Marty until the second time you tried to identify yourself. And that's how I knew. When someone comes on the panel and they call me Marty and make it personable, that means you've been up here before. That means you've communicated with me before. That means you were able to identify me because of a human connection that we had when you call me Marty. If you would have just kept it at Manager Marty and do a little better with that mask. The mask, you messed up with the mask. You should have did a little better. But that wasn't going to save you. You start using terms like Marty, then Manager Marty, then you said respectfully, and 80-year-old men don't use that word. And you called yourself Vibes. It's like, dude, you had to do all of that disguising to come on the platform, brother. You're just a fan of Manager Marty, and we respect your what I respect is the fact that you are a fan and you just want knowledge. Your pride won't let you come over and just ask me for it because you talk like you know what you're talking about, and we all know you don't. Okay? So what I'm saying is, bro, if your numbers are not going up when you say my name on your videos, you got to try something else. All you got to do is ask. You don't have to do no playing games. You look like you're in your 40s, bro. I don't think you're in your 20s or 30s. So I don't want to assume your age, but you're too old to be playing. You play games like that, bro. You're a little bit too old. You don't have to do all of that to come on the channel, bro. All you got to do is ask. That's all you got to do. Now that I'm off of that, let's get back onto the real subject matter. And I just want to address that real quick because I knew that was going to come up. And 2 cents, salute the 2 cents boxing for that. I'm going to check that email out. So D-Town, I don't want to lose the audience in translation.
Nigga. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's thousands and thousands of channels that I want to fuck with. And thanks. You said I was in my 40s? Nigga, I'll be 51 this year. Yeah, I'm a Pisces, nigga. I'll be 51 this year. You see how, you know what I'm saying? When you stay stress-free, you see how it looks. This is how it looks, man. In person, you might think I'm in my 30s if I wear my gear and all that shit and looking fly and shit, right? But, yo, I like how you say all you have to do is ask. Nigga, I told you in my last video, fuck your email, man. And you talking about my numbers need to come up. Bro, you're fucking, don't insult me. I'm not a fucking clown. I'm a fucking joker. You're fucking with a joker. And a joker don't give a fuck about the money. None of that shit. I proved this to these motherfuckers out here. Right? I don't have Instagram. Here we go again, Capsoville. You're fucking repeating yourself. I don't have Facebook. Right? I don't do lives. I don't ask for contributions and all that shit. I come and I go. So the numbers don't bother me. I keep telling you, it's not the motherfucking destination. It's the fucking journey, nigga. It's the fucking journey. And I'm loving this. I'm 51 years old in March. You think I'm rushing for a fucking destination? Life is like a vapor, nigga. Boom. It's here today, gone tomorrow, son. So I'm just enjoying this. Money, I got other grinds going on. I got other grinds. But this is for fun. And you are my example. But if you want to stick that I'm a fan, I agree with you. Hey, because you said if I'm a fan, you can't be mad at me, man. Yeah, you can't be mad at me. So let's roll the tape a little bit more. Because it's not about money with this shit. Right? And the last video, I didn't even monetize. I didn't even monetize it, man. But it's surprising you think that I need these numbers. Yes, I love my subscribers. I wish my numbers could go up. But me, I have to put the work in. I have to do the lives. I got to drop videos day by day by day. And I ain't got the patience for that shit. So I just go with the journey and not worry about the destination. And I definitely don't give a fuck about fame. I do not want to be famous. I don't give a fuck. I like being underground, man. I like being underground, man. So when my subscribers go up and up and up, that's nice. That's cool. That's great. Because the more that goes up, that's why I tell my subscribers to share. You got Twitter? I got Twitter, but I don't use it. I just use it to hear, you know, the boxes bullshit and talk and stuff like that because I know that's where they go on. But I don't got time to be in cyberspace all day. I got other grinds and other shit to do, man. Listen, let me go tell you this right now. I eat, I shit, I piss, I pay these fucking bills, and I fuck some pussy. That's all that matters right now in my life. Those are only 5 things that matter in my fucking life. Okay? So everything else is just drama that don't make no fucking sense. So let's get back to this fucking business here. Let's roll the tape and let's hear, because it's so funny. It's so funny how, you know, God is with Marty, Farty, and God is with Caps and Fool, a bitch ass nigga like me. But God's still on my side, like God is on your side. But it's so much funnier when I'm talking about Rachel Donaire. You see, this is where you fucked up right here, man. Because you said, oh, I know that was Caps and Fool. I knew that was him. You fucked up with this. You fucked up with that, this, and that. And I'm like, bro, I didn't give a fuck of getting caught. I just wanted to ask you one question. And it's so funny how that fucking question, my dude, is so important right now. And I'm going to show you in this video how important that fucking one blasted, rootin' tootin' fucking question was so important. Because, well, let's hear the drama begin.
But he keeps using Rachel Donaire's name. I don't know why he's doing that. But he keeps doing that. So my thing is, can't nobody be mad at me. I never brought Rachel's name up. He did. And he brought her name up again. Now I'm going to show everybody again, so we all can be on the same page. Look at your screen. He said, these are the words of Victor. Content. Terence did respond by text, and he said that yes, there was further testing. I sent an email to both Marty and also to Rachel Donaire as a witness. For what? The last time we saw Miss Rachel Donaire, she was on a panel after I interviewed Victor Content the first time. We haven't seen her since. We haven't seen her since on the panel. We haven't seen her or heard from her since in the chat. And I was asked last Monday, for those of you that were here, and if you wasn't here, go on my channel and go pull up the live from last Monday. Because I didn't bring her name up then. But a panelist brought her name up, asking me about her. Where has she been? We haven't seen her in a while, and different things of that nature. And the people in the chat, I believe, were saying that they missed her commentary and different things of that nature.
Yeah. God is on your side, but God is on my side. But let's see the proof of who God gave the person the strength to ask a certain question. Now, I asked old school. I whispered in the old school ear. I said, turn up your fucking hearing aid, nigga. Right? He turned his shit up. I said, yo, old school, ask this motherfucker if he's suspicious of Rachel Donaire. He said, yeah, there's no reason to yell. Right? So he go on and ask you that. And it's so funny how he's asking you this question about Rachel Donaire. And Rachel is a big part of this. Rachel is a big part of this. Let me tell you something. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones you can depend on. Let's be friends. Yeah, my friends are my enemies and my enemies are my friends. Don't show no love. Don't show no mother effing pretend. You see how friends come and go? You see how friends come and go, right? Now, all of a sudden, she's not on your channel no more, right? She's not on your channel no more. I wonder why. And Victor Conte, right? Right? If you can remember, let me just remind you, because God gave me the strength to ask you this question. And your video was just yesterday, but my video was way before yesterday. And now we here with Rachel. We here with Rachel, right? And how this all started. And you're trying to figure out why Victor Conte is going through Rachel to send a message. Let me remind you
that the reason I'm here is because of Rachel Donaire. And that's how I learned about your site. And apparently you posted a couple things about me, and she text messaged me these. And she said that she knows you, and that she suggested that I chat with you. And so it had nothing to do with, I read all these fan messages like, you got him, Marty, put your foot on his throat, you're going to force him to come in, blah, 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 blah. We're going to shout so loud that he's going to have no choice. This is all nonsense, okay? All of it. I'm here because Rachel Donaire asked me to come on and chat with you. She said you were a good guy, and she thought it would be good for me to do that. She actually said it's good to get down in the dirt once in a while, if whatever that meant. But I like Rachel a lot, and I had a long run with Nonito and working with Rachel. This is way back, starting in 2010.
2010, my nigga. They've been working with the Donaires. Snap, Victor, knew them and worked with them. Friends. So the value of friends. What is the value of friends right here? What is it? What's the value of friends? Because I could never understand. I always sat back and I said, damn, this nigga has narratives about Devin and Crawford and how, you know, how suspicious. Listen, it's okay to be suspicious. Listen, Victor, if you're watching me, right? Because now I know you're watching me because I saw you leave a message in the comment, right? And I just pressed like and I said, I didn't send any message back to you, anything like that. Because at one time, I am a bitch ass nigga at one time. I'm still a bitch ass nigga, right? But at one time, you kept going on about Manny Pacquiao, and I had to make a video about you. Where this nigga's at right now, I was there at one time. But I didn't dwell on it. I didn't dwell on it at all. I was just mad that you were suspicious of Manny Pacquiao. But guess what? That's your right. So I made a video about you and Balco and shit. Maybe 1 or 2 videos. But I ain't stay on it like this nigga. Because I always believe in giving another man a chance. And it's okay. It's your right to be suspicious. It's your right. But I did videos. I hear this nigga say, well, where's these Terence Crawford's fans when so-and-so is suspicious? Well, I'm one of them. Okay, and I did make a video about manager Marty. I mean, not manager Marty, Victor Conte, right? And I used to call him names and all this shit about, yo, leave Manny Pacquiao alone. If you ain't got no proof, you can't put him on the same level as Canelo. You can't. He never got busted. And I used to be pissed at this motherfucker. But I sit back, and that's another life. See, I'm 50 now, right? That was another life at that time. And I knew that, well, I see him, he got this Vada, he got this snack, and I'm listening, and I'm putting reason into it. I said, well, you know, he got caught. In my mind, this is my beliefs. I'm going to say it one more time. My beliefs is I give another man a chance. Fuck all the suspicion. We can always be suspicious of everybody. Let me give you an example. When you fill out that application, and it say, have you ever been convicted in a felony? And you says, yes, I've been convicted of a felony, and that job never calls you back. Well, they're suspicious of you. They think that you might do some corruption or some crime or your emotional imbalance, and they don't want to give you a chance. All right? But see, my standards is I give another man a chance. Now, hey, if Victor fucks up, he's like, what, 70 years old? Hey, Victor, you look good for your age, man. But if he fucks up and we come to find out that he is a cheater, how does Captain feel? How you feel, Captain Full? Oh, well, that doesn't stop my standards. That doesn't stop my morals to say, man, I give another man a chance. That doesn't say, well, Marty was right. Because Marty don't even want to fucking say he's right or not. You ask him a question, yeah, snack works. But at the same time, he's fucking these fucking undertones, man, and never give you an answer. And I keep saying he's doing it. He's a shapeshifter. Because if this shit pops off, you see what's going on with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and they're talking about, oh, where's the paperwork? You're taking too long. Like Victor called out Benavides with Boo Boo Andre. He's like, yo, where the paperwork? It's taking too long. All you gotta do is fill out the paperwork so we can start this VADA, right? The fight is already announced. Let's get this shit popping. Now, that's Victor's job. And Victor, yes, I hear you say shit about, well, you know what? I'll get to that point. But I don't want to go ahead of myself. But my standards is all that, yes, I had a beef with Victor at one time, right? But then I hear him with Snack. He is Snack, right? And I said, you know what? I'll give him another man a chance because that's what I want. I want somebody to give me another chance. And somebody did give me another chance. So it's very valuable to me to keep that as my morals and standards. Regardless if I'm right or wrong, I still keep that to this day. I give another man another chance. That's it. Might give it to you from a distance, right? But I'll still give you another chance and the benefit of doubt. That's it. So let's move on about Rachel, because we got to go back to these friends. And then I'll get back to that other shit I was talking about. Yeah, so what's up, Rachel? Let's hear what manager Marty got to say, because God is on both of our side. You know how Pastor Fluff love to use God and shit, right? And say, God, he's the word of Sherman and all this shit, right? But why is God on my side to give me the strength to ask that question days ago, and right now in your channel yesterday, you're going through some shit with Rachel? Yeah, come on.
As of today, I might as well talk about it. We on it now. I am fully aware that on Freinds' channel, Rachel Donaire was in the chat, to my understanding, based on screenshots that I was sent, that stated that she don't come over to this channel anymore. We're not going to make this public, but since she responded publicly about that, about this channel, I think it is my responsibility to be able to give a response to that. Everybody's entitled to come to this program or this channel anytime they want, unless you're banned, like other people that insult me and steal my content, basically. But I never asked Rachel Donaire not to come back here. I never said that she's no longer welcome on the channel, or nothing like that. So I just want to clear the airways with that. But because there was a public response about it on Freinds' channel in the chat, between a member of this channel or a Roller-Tech Film Crew member of this channel and Rachel Donaire, she says she no longer comes over here to this channel. Why? I don't know. But according to the screenshots that I was sent, Rachel Donaire replied and said that she don't come over here because she lost communication. Her words exactly were, let's just say that I lost communication with him, referring to me. Well, I'm on live very often, if not every day, at least 3 times a week. So I don't know how Rachel lost communication with me. She has my personal cell phone number. She has my email address. And she knows where I am on live. But the bottom line is this. I did not say that she's no longer welcome on this channel. I've always had a great deal of respect for her and her husband, Rachel Donaire, as friends of mine. And I always left it like that. Okay? But I'm just saying that Victor Conte keeps bringing her name up. And because she has not been here, more people are starting to notice her lack of presence because she has been a regular visitor here and a guest and a family member to this channel. So she's been on the panel a lot here, even during the times when I said the snack program worked. Rachel was here when I said that. All the time. We never had an issue. So all I'm saying is, Victor Conte needs to stop bringing Rachel Donaire's name up because I never spoke on Rachel. I never said anything about her, no Nito, but he keeps bringing, every time he came over here twice, he brought their name up 4 times, and I counted, and I can go back and point it out right now on the interviews that I've conducted with him. And he just brought it up now in the comment section. I digress, detail. Any comments on that, bro?
Then this manager Marty want to know why Victor Conte keeps bringing Rachel Donaire, why he keeps bringing her name up. Well, guess what? I showed you he was there on account of Rachel. Rachel put him onto you. So whatever message he got, he's going to give it to Rachel to give to you because he ain't going on your fucking channel no more. It was her that decided to tell Victor bad judgment of character. Bad judgment of character. So to relay the message, he's going to go through her to give you a message. And like you said, hold on, I got fucking pissed, nigga. And nigga, this ain't no apple juice, okay? This ain't no fucking apple juice, nigga. Yeah, he delivered the message to her about you because she put him in this in the first place. Got something for you, Marty. Yeah, but this is real shit right here. You hear that, Marty? That's some real shit there, boy. You always got to keep a Dunkin' Donuts cup. A real large one, too. So your dick is slinging that shit and piss. And you got to make sure you take every drip, nigga, and flip that nigga back in there. Here we go. Just like I do the best fight the best when I'm in my van. Everybody, enjoy this, nigga. This is for you. This is for you. Drink up, nigga. And this ain't no apple juice. This ain't no apple juice. I got coconut oil here. Oh, fuck it. Coconut water here, right? I gotta drink that, man. My muscles need it, bro. Woo! I'm getting older, man. I'm getting these muscle cramps. I don't know why. But I think I work out too much. Doing too much. So I'm getting like these muscle cramps in my leg and shit. But yeah. So that's why he keeps bringing up Rachel Donaire. Because she's the one that introduced Marty to him. And she said, it's nothing wrong getting your hands dirty. So wait a minute. You want to know the value of friends? He knew they've been doing work since 2010, right? You just step on the scene trying to be fresh and clean and shit, and all of a sudden you want to know why? Hey, Janitor Farty, Pastor Fluff, you got the email. You gave her your email and your phone number. See, that's why I don't fuck with people, man. I don't. I just don't. I don't give nobody no email. You want to contact me, just like how Victor contacted me, and everybody can see it? Do so, nigga, on the comment section. Just like the rest of my valuable subscribers. Do it like that, nigga. If not, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I ain't reaching out to nobody, nigga. Everybody's my motherfucking enemy. And a friend from a distance. And a friend from a distance. And that's how I like it. And I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Go pick up go to this nigga's channel. Let me set this shit up. Go to this nigga's channel and subscribe. Cause you might be a fucking pastor fluff like this nigga, man. And you like his vibe. Everybody likes everybody. Everybody's a vessel. You might not like the way I do shit. So go over there and listen to his shit. Or 2 Cents Boxing. Or Biz or whatever. Whatever you want to do it. But don't come telling me what I should do about my videos. Because I use your words. See, I don't put words in your mouth. I use your words. But guess what? I use it against you. Remember, you remember what you said about what you do to Victor? And you say, I don't see no problem. Let me remind my peoples.
The maneuver.
I'm bad about the guy.
You don't put up little snippets like I done caught Victor Conte up, and he probably like I done blessed this man with an interview, 2 interviews, and look what he doing. And then that's what you don't put little snippets up about him, man.
Hey, all I did was use his words, brother. I didn't say nothing bad about it. This is his words.
Nah, man.
Yo, it's so funny, man. Your Dominions was on Freinds' channel and took screenshots of her, and then she said, I don't have any more communication with manager Marty Farty, janitor, aka Pastor Fluff, right? Now, you see how quick that was? But guess what? They're gonna reconcile, and guess what? Captain Fool gonna look like a fool. See, I know how it works, like boxing. 1 minute is this way, and the next minute is that way, right? He's gonna go over there. They're gonna give Rachel the gift of gab, and then all of a sudden you're gonna see Rachel pop up on his shit, and Captain Fool gonna look like a fool. Talking about friends. I'm waiting for that day again, bro. I'm waiting for that day. Like, I don't give a fuck about being wrong. I don't give a fuck about being wrong. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I'm watching the actions. You said she disappeared. She never came back. Well, guess what? Yo, do your magic, man. Do your magic. Put that gift of gab on her. Put that gift of gab on her and let her come back. Yeah, show that loyalty, man. Show that loyalty. Y'all friends, right? It's okay. Hey, Rachel, just go back on this channel. It's okay. You on Ring IQ. I like Ring IQ, even though back in the days before I had a channel, this nigga used to be on Manny Pacquiao bullshit too. And he could remember me. Even though I didn't have a channel, I used to send him messages all the time. Yo, leave Manny Pacquiao. Y'all, you know, I'm a stupid Pac-tard, right? So, but I like Ring IQ. I don't care if he don't like me. He has a right not to like me. But go and subscribe to him, right? And then you on Fanon. You was on Coach. You all over the place, yo. You're all over the place, right? But you have a right to, because this is about boxing. Even though I don't see any boxer you're promoting, it doesn't matter. You are free to talk about whoever you want to. So I don't have no beef with it. But the beef is not between me and you. The beef is between Victor and Rachel and you. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, nigga. Yeah. You a pastor, right? You that's when you do, that's what happens when you give these undertones. Cause the only fucking thing you enhancing is suspicion, nigga. And it went and bit you back in your ass. In your ass, nigga. So if it was no beef, Rachel still would have been on your channel. But something went wrong. The actions. Not all this fucking mumbo jumbo in one ear right out the other. I don't want to give a fuck about your excuses and why this and why that. And I don't care. And Rachel, she come and go when she wants to. Hey, man, I'm pretty sure you'll see her on your channel after y'all reconcile and you put the gift of gab on her and shit like that. And if not, well, hey. And if not, well, hey. And Victor, I want you to show Rachel this channel, right? I want you to show Rachel this channel. Also, this video, the video went old school. And guess what? When you was going backward, I was in no existence at all on your channel. You didn't know nothing about me, right? So I did a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. By the time I got to part 5, I started calling this nigga names. I started calling him Janitor Farty, Manager Farty, Pastor Fluff, because 1, 2, 3, and 4, I was being educational. I was just using his content, and I was showing you proof that you was wrong on things, right? And he got mad and said I was dissing him, but I was discrediting him. So he got in his emotions. Yeah, he got in his emotions. So Victor, you have a lot of homework to do. I would be honored. Since you gave this nigga that time, I'm not gonna ask you for anything else, but look at my videos because I do a lot of videos on VADA. And guess what? I am open for ridicule. I am open to be wrong. If I'm wrong about something, because I also did something about Rachel and Rachel Donaire and Casimir and the reasons behind it. Wasn't just the name calling. It was that, remember Donaire was the PBC, I mean the WC champion, and he wanted real VADA, and the VADA they was doing over there, Casimir, was with the PBC, right? And I was trying to explain these things about VADA, so you could scroll down. I'm a small channel, right? But one day I'll be big, but you could do your homework on me, bro. And anything I'm said wrong, bro, I'm here to get educated, okay? I read between the lines. Why would the WBC champion ask Casimir, that was with the PBC and the clean boxing program, that he wants more than 6 weeks or blah, blah, blah? Yo, I have all the videos. All the videos. You could check it. And guess what? If I'm wrong, brother, I'm not going to be a bitch ass nigga. Being wrong helps me be right in the future, right? Right? Like I said, I don't have communication with boxers, promoters. This is what I do on my channel. My intentions when I made this channel was to vent, right? But at the same time, I had to pick a subject. I had to pick something that I love to talk about. And that was boxing. I like to talk about boxing. I'm not the most educated, but I know how to read between the lines, right? So I said, all right, I'll talk about boxing and I'll vent when the world irritates me. And I could put the two together and it is what it is, right? Because boxing is a lot about, it's so similar to the world. It's just in a little small place, right? In a little small pond. But it still has all the attributes, all the things that the world, and I'm not good of, I'm not very intellectual, okay? Sometimes I forget my shit. Sometimes my mind is running. I have a lot of shit on my mind, and I don't really fucking give a fuck. So I get stuck and stupid like this, right? But yeah, do some homework. And if I say anything wrong, or I suggest anything wrong about compounds, and stuff like that, and, you know, it's okay. Victor, I'm not gonna be mad. And I want the whole world to see that you say, you're wrong. This means that. And I'll be like, yo, thanks a lot, Victor. And that's the end of that. See, these niggas don't like to be wrong. That's why they put some truth and then try to make you look like a fool. In other words, yes or no. Did so and so and so, and then you have to say, well, yes, that's a fact. But then they're gonna put their little 2 cents in afterwards and make it look like you a fool after you said yes to a truth or no, a yes or no. Nigga, when I give yes or no questions, like I said, I'm not in fucking jail. I'm not going to prison. I'm not on the fucking jury. I'm not on the fucking stand. I'm not getting prosecuted. I don't want to hear that shit about yes or no. That's some fucking court shit, man. That's some court shit. My yes has a meaning behind it, and my no has a meaning behind it. If you don't want to hear my meanings behind it, then get the fuck out of my face. Simple and plain. So yes, the clean boxing program, right, they use VADA, right? And that's why I got a lot on my mind. You know what? I'm tired, and I'm done. I'm tired of fucking talking. Okay, I'm just tired of fucking talking. But Victor, it's okay. I gave you a second chance, man. I am nobody, but listen, I'm not defending you. But whatever happens in the future, this nigga Farty is trying to take credit of it because he's swinging two ways. Yes, snack works, but in the same time, he's saying blah, blah, blah in the undertone. So now when snack do work, and fighters like Clarissa Shields say, listen, I want all my fighters on VADA. But guess what? If you can't afford VADA, who gonna pay for VADA for you? Huh? Tell me that.
Okay? Who do you know that has sponsored over 20 boxers and paid for them to be in VOD 24/7, 365? Nobody but me.
Money. So you see, when Victor say Snack and Vada, he has something to do with Vada. Because at the end of the day, if that opponent or that promotion company can't pay for Vada, that's where he steps in. That's where he steps in. He said, listen, just sponsor this, and we're going to pay for this. Right? Now, if the boxers decide that they don't want no sponsorship from Snack, they can come out their pocket. Especially if they touching M's, my nigga. Especially if they touching M's. I was hearing about Black Prime. They couldn't afford the full VODA, so they did minimal VODA. Right? Yeah. So, even though you'll say, well, why is Victor always bringing in VODA? And he's not VODA, he's a nutritionist. Yes, but if you can't afford it, he's going to sponsor it. It just is what it is, man. Whether you like the man or not, he's a part of VODA. Directly or indirectly. You remember what Clarissa Shields said?
I find myself thinking about why this girl is upset with me, why she's mad at me. But I had an epiphany of when we spoke about VODA, about how I have all the girls signed up for VODA as we get ready for our fights. And so as I'm having this talk with this individual, she gave me a look and she said, "You're right." So she went and got signed up for her fight. That's why I didn't ever think that she was really dirty, for one. Because if I mention it and she went and got her opponent signed up for it, her results and everything is maybe why she's upset. This ain't even about no fight with her. It's about, I was trying to figure out what all could have happened. And I think that's where the anger is coming from. That I mentioned it to her, she went and did it, and it didn't turn out the way that she wanted it to.
She said, I want my fighters on VODA. Well, if they can't afford it, if their net worth can't let them afford it, right? It is what it is. So, Manager Marty or Manager Farty, you say that I want attention. But baby boy, this is good promotion. This is good promotion, right? That's what you say? Good representation. All this fuckery you saying? But I remember you was trying to get good promotion from another channel. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. And I'm gonna leave you a couple videos, and then you'll see me move on. But if this nigga don't want me to move on and he trigger my OCD, well, we back to square one. We could do this all day, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you, cause you hard-headed. You're gonna be fucking hard-headed. So I'm gonna let you keep it pushing and keep it moving. It's good representation, good publicity, good promotion. Yeah, remember?
Platform, Coach Malika.
Because I don't go on other niggas' platforms that I don't fuck with. Period. I don't fuck with you.
Well, you don't have to mess with me.
Listen.
Okay, I respect
Listen.
No, I respect your answer. Hold on,
No.
Let me respond.
You're not going to overtalk me on my platform, sir.
I respect your answer. Hold on, let me respond.
Hear me out.
Listen. Hold on.
I'm finna
I'm
mute you now.
I'm finna mute you now
because you're not.
Hold on, bro.
You're trying to overtalk.
Bruh. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to overtalk you. I want to respond. You made a statement, and I want to respond to you. I'm not emotional like that. Let's be gentlemen here. You're telling me in front of a live audience that you won't come on my platform, but yet you, out of the clear blue sky, month after month, you call me by Manager Marty. You say all of these different names about me, but you won't come on my platform. I did nothing wrong to you. So I'm inviting you to come on the platform, and you telling me you don't want to come.
No,
you said that you're using me.
I'm not coming on your platform. My nigga, listen.
Well,
I don't listen. Hold on. Hear me out.
You said, but Coach Malachi.
Hold on, hear me out. I'll let you talk. Because
I wasn't done. You cut me off, Coach. You cut me off, Coach. Hold on for a minute. You said, yo, Coach, hear me out. You said
your words, not mine, that you're using me to promote you. I think it's great promotion if you come on my platform. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I never said I was using you to promote me. I said that by you talking about me, you giving me free advertising and promotion. I talk about you because
bro,
I can.
You've been,
hear me out. I'll let you talk. Hear me
bro,
out.
you've been talking about me for months, bro.
Hold it. Nigga,
You're not keeping it up.
Hold on. And right now, you trying to overtalk me, so you on mute now. I don't listen, nigga. I talk about you. I talk about Fag None. I talk about the Alphabet Boys. I talk about Shigo. I talk about doggone Doodoo Brown. I talk about Jabba the Hutt. Listen, I don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't like you. Period. I'm not gonna come on your platform. I don't come on platforms of niggas I don't like and fuck with. I can talk about you on my platform as much as I want. You making videos about me, you can do that. You have a right to do that. But for you to come over here and tell me that you want me to come on your platform, whatever you want to say it right now. You on the phone. Go ahead. All right, this nigga hung the phone up. He hung the phone up.
White folks here, I don't know. White folks coming to our door, we don't know who they is. She said she from Nevada, but I thought she said she was from Nevada. I said, did Bud know you was coming? I think she said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, Nevada, who the fuck? I don't know. Come find out she was from Nevada. I said, well, man, come on. You got to tell me that. Say something more personal. I'm here to test him from Nevada. She was talking in that England or every kind of foreign language she was and wasn't speaking up. So I didn't understand it. Okay. So yes, like I say, I seen her. They follow him from the house. They follow him to the gym. They follow him everywhere. Come on.
Negotiations. And one of the key ones was that, VADA was taking up, had started a new program. And they said within the VADA pool, they're like, hey, new announcement, new testing. And they had slipped it. And they said, they're like, Crawford and Spence are going to be the first fight that we're hoping is going to utilize the $15,000 drug testing. And so I was like, wait, what did you say? Like, they're like, oh, I mean, of course, when it comes to fruition, but that was already within the talks of VADA, within the VADA pool. That VADA was going to be involved for the Spence Crawford. So I knew these were walking points that we're talking down. But of course, like there are things I know, but I can't say things because then I would get my butt in trouble.
There's a misunderstanding in public and some media. There is always anti-doping test after the fight. Every single WBC championship fight has mandatorily to have an anti-doping test. The clean boxing program, which the WBC pays for and has been working for the last 6 years, is a random testing, which is expensive and which cannot cover the whole world. Some fights are contracted also by the promoters to have out-of-competition testing, but also it is very expensive. So not every title fight has the 2-3 months prior to the fight's testing, and that is nothing wrong. The rule says anti-doping test after the fight. Everything else is efforts from the WBC, from boxing commissions, from promoters to keep boxing clean and to have that system of doing random testing. So I hope one day people can understand there is nothing wrong. Fundora or PBC or no one did nothing wrong because the extra testing is just additional to the rules.